I play Vanessa Leon, and I am the church girl.
Adrienne Bailon. Who doesn't love Adrienne? She's just a beautiful soul, man. Adrienne's a church girl. For a real church girl. In fact, she says half the reason she took the role is because her mother and father would just love this.
I love playing the role of Vanessa, mainly because she reminds me a lot of myself. A lot of my upbringing is very similar to hers. I grew up in church. My mother was superintendent of children's ministries and my father was a worship leader. I absolutely loved that, that was a part of my childhood. It's something that I look back on and I'm so grateful that I had that till this day when I'm in a hard situation, those Bible verses that I learned in Sunday school actually do pop up in my head and they get me through hard times. So I definitely appreciate that.
Baby, do you know what equally yoked means?
You mean like eggs or something?
No, silly. In the Bible, God refers to our spirits as equally yoked.
These lines were not a stretch for her. She told me, she says, you know what, Galley, that conversation about equally yoked, I had this conversation with my boyfriend. She said, I didn't even know how to have it, and I read your script, she said. Stephen Baldwin, we wanted to bring some faith-based continuity to this when it comes to the talent. But then again, I was like, yo, well, Stephen can really deliver, and he's got this following, but he's a believer. We are making a movie, and I needed real players who can deliver. And I knew Stephen could deliver.
You know, I've just never been afraid to speak my mind. I think that with the character of Jason, he's not that kind of a guy, It's been really kind of fun playing a character that, is a kind of a cool guy, tough guy, so to speak, with authority. But underneath it, try to pepper that with the sensitivity of somebody that has an understanding of who God is and how God operates in his life.
Oh, who you calling?
Yeah, you putting on a little man.
Putting it on. Well, the character that I'm playing, Nick, is he's a businessman who, had a second coming, very similar to what happened to me in my life. Money was his goal until he found Christ, and then he realized that family and Jesus is more important than money. My early days before I got into acting, I ran nightclubs, which was, pretty attractive, but it's a very destructive life. I got a wake-up call and got out, and my life changed, and that's how I relate to the character.
T-Bone plays Martin, and Martin was actually a real name of a friend of mine. And he says, yeah, man, these dudes are good dudes and friends of mine, and one of the dudes is a rapper. His name's T-Bone. I hear his testimony now, it's like, wow, now I know why. God went in there and just grabbed him and flipped him and slapped him and put his head to the ground and says, are you ready to give now? And he gave, you heard? So when I started casting this crew, I'm like, it was a no-brainer for me, T-Bone.
I think something incredible as far as the actors that they casted for the movie, you want to go get an actor based on the fact that he's a great actor so you can make a great movie. And so I think when people see Ja Rule, who is going to blow a lot of people away, Adrienne obviously as well, she's an experienced actress, and guys like Vincent Pastore, Michael Madsen, the list goes on and on, Stephen Baldwin, T-Bone, who's an amazing actor as well. It's an exciting thing because like I said, it's history in the making.